guys, we're finally back driving the 2017 Camaro SS 1LE. So what you just heard was the first start of the Camaro in about 5 months, a little over 5 months. I know a lot of guys were having trouble with the 6th gen Camaros, you know, letting them sit for a while and having them die out on them. Luckily I didn't have that problem. A couple more cranks than usual and she fired right up, no problem. But yeah, so what I'm doing is I'm actually, what I was talking about in one of the last videos is the exhaust with this car. So I have, for those who don't know, this has the Borla Atak Catback. But what I did was I pretty much just purchased the cheapest catback they had, and it came with there's a resonator, a touring resonator right here. And so I like the sound of the Borla, there's a couple of videos on it, but what I'm actually doing right now is I'm heading out to a exhaust shop. It's called All Pro Exhaust here in out in Fayetteville, North Carolina. And these guys actually built a kind of custom connection pipes for my 2015 Mustang when I had put BBK headers on it. They didn't have the connection pipes out yet. So these guys built a custom set for me. What I'm going to have them do is just cut this resonator off and basically have it to be 2 3-inch pipes that'll just run. So it'll be stock exhaust manifolds through the primary cats. There's no secondary cats because I did the secondary cats delete last time. And then there'll be no resonator, so then it'll just go straight back out to the Borla Atak mufflers. And I think it's really going to give me the sound that I want. I want it to be a little louder, and I'm pretty sure that's what's going to do it. Heading out there now, guys. I'll go ahead and give you an update when I get out there, and we'll get these guys to cut that resonator off, and then we'll do before and after sounds. I just picked up the car from All Pro Exhaust out here in Fayetteville, North Carolina. A relatively easy job. All they did was they cut off the touring resonator. So they just connected 2 3-inch pipes directly to the connection pipes that come off the primary cats. And honestly, don't even mess around with any other kit as far as Borla. If you really want a nice aggressive sound, just go straight for a Borla Atak, secondary cat delete, and then no touring resonator. Much nicer exhaust note than with the touring resonator. I don't know if you can hear it through the camera, but now that the secondary cats and that touring resonator are deleted, the exhaust does have, you know, those on the deceleration, the exhaust does have those deceleration pops again. I'm a huge fan of them. I know some guys don't like them. I'm a big fan of them, and they are back. They're not really prominent. They're not they're not obnoxious, you know, but they're there a lot more than before. So go ahead and we'll hop on the highway up here. It's got a pretty nice long on-ramp. So stretch her legs a little bit and see how she sounds from inside the car. So much better, so much more aggressive, much better sound. I should have did this from the start. I wanted to experiment a little, and that's why I didn't, but this is exactly the way I should have just did it straight from the start. Perfect sound, exactly what I was looking for. Obviously, if you want it to be louder, a set of long tube headers without cats and it'll be, you know, incredibly loud. I'm sure long tubes with some high flow cats, and it'll definitely make it it will make it a lot louder also. So that's going to actually bring me to another huge update for this car, for the build, and it's coming in the near future. So I had placed an order for a built-to-order kit for this car. Just actually got off the phone with the company today. The guy called me. Thankfully, I was here when he called me. If he would have called me when I wasn't here, my phone number wouldn't have worked, and that probably wouldn't have been good. So he called me today, basically to clear up some things with what I ordered. There was a small issue, but we ironed it out, and it will actually ship today. So I would say, man, that tells. So I would say my next video will probably include what this piece is, but I think you guys are going to be happy. So basically what happened was I had a huge change of heart. I had one of my previous videos I posted, I ordered all this stuff. I ordered a port and intake, heads cam, okay, so ported intake, heads cam, and a JLT I ordered. No, not JLT, sorry, it was Rotofab intake. So I was sitting there kind of mulling it over, and I was like, I'm a huge fan of forced induction, and I decided, like, man, this stuff that I'm buying, like, yeah, it could convert over, it could all go with the forced induction setup, but it almost was like I was going towards an N8 build, and I really didn't want that. So I ended up selling a lot of these parts off to some guys from like Facebook and the forums and whatnot, and returned the stuff that I could in order to purchase this kit. And the kit will basically set me up as, I'll basically start from the baseline there and then build upon it. So so a lot of things happen. I'm back finally. We'll have videos regularly, as often as I can. I have a lot of things. We have a lot of things coming up with the car. Like I said, later this week, we'll be getting the kit that I ordered in, and I'm going to be installing it myself. And I'm also going to be planning on doing a lot of how-tos. I love doing the how-to stuff and helping guys in the community out. So be on the lookout for all that stuff with what I'm doing. Yeah, so I mean, big things for the car. We got the name finally, the Reptile Camaro. I'm pretty excited about that. If you're stopping by for the first time, be sure to hit the subscribe button. I try and make all my videos as interesting as I possibly can for you with what I can. It's just me by myself and whatnot. So if you guys have any suggestions, by all means, shoot them out there. I'll try my best to make those happen. Hopefully I'll have another video out in about a week or so. Maybe sooner. I mean, if something comes up, I'll definitely throw something out. I'm trying not to make videos unless, I have something to do. I don't want to waste your time. So if I make a video, I promise I will do my best to entertain you guys. And again, I appreciate it. Take care, guys, and have a good day.